Good afternoon. I'm talking on the God of all flesh this moment. In Jeremiah 32:27, the Bible said, "Behold, I am the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me?" This statement and question came to Jeremiah when Jeremiah became confused on the assignment God wanted him to carry. God had already told him that the enemies will invade this land you are staying. And at the same time, God asked him to buy a portion on this land he was staying. And Jeremiah became confused. God has to tell him that I am the God of all flesh. Nothing is too hard for me to do. I don't know what you are going through this hour. I don't know what you are passing through. I don't know the confusion in your heart. I don't know the too many and multiple information in your head this moment that has brought confusion. I want to address you. As long as you have flesh, God is the God of all flesh. Nothing is too hard for him. And that takes me to the book of Matthew chapter 17, 23 to 27, where the temple tax people came to Peter and asked him, "Is it true that your master doesn't pay tax?" Peter had to go to Jesus. In case you don't understand what the temple tax simply means, temple tax is an annual half-shekel levy required of all Jewish males over the age of 20 to fund the upkeeping and operation of the second temple in Jerusalem. That is what the temple tax simply talks about. And when Peter came to Jesus, Jesus asked him, "Who does the kings of this world collect tax from, their son or foreigners?" Peter said foreigners. He said, "Therefore, sons are free. But however, to avoid confusion and trouble or rancor, go to the sea. The first fish that comes into your net, open the mouth and collect the money and pay your tax and pay my tax." Peter did the same thing and paid the tax. And there, Jesus performed a miracle. Money in the mouth of fish, the God of all flesh. The God of all flesh. He can provide from any angle. He has the power. He has the authority over every living creature. He shows the supremacy of Jesus, the sovereignty of him. And Job, in his suffering body, said to, "I know that my Redeemer liveth." In Job chapter 19, verse 25, I know that my Redeemer liveth. Abraham, in following Jesus, in following God, believed God that God can raise the dead.